We'll wait until Apella is connecting. Wait a second. Wait a second. Sorry for that. So then next point, write down. Next point, write down. For those types of shapes, for those types of shapes, paragraphs which cannot provide, for those types of shapes, paragraphs which cannot provide a clear idea calls data. A clear idea calls data. A clear idea calls data. Better highlight this data. If you all have any highlighter, please highlight this data. Provide shapes, paragraphs which cannot provide a clear idea calls data. Highlight කරගන්න. ඒක highlight කරගන්න. ඊට කලින් අපි ලිව්වා නේද information කියලා. Information calls information. අන්න ඒකත් highlight කරගන්න. You all have to highlight that one also. Okay? Right. Have you all done that? Have you all done it?
Yes, sir.
Then take your blue color pen. Take your blue color pen and skip another rule. Skip another rule and write down. by the above studies, by the above studies, by the above studies, we can define, by the above studies, we can define the information are the information are the information are the information are well organized data. By the above studies, we can define the information are well organized data. Information are information is skill. Information is information are information are well organized data. Information are well organized data. Now understood how does information create? By well organizing data. By this also we can define data means. Who can define data now? By that somebody could be give a definition for data. Somebody could be give a definition for data. කාට හරි data වලට definition එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන. මම මේ කියපු දේවල් ටික තේරුණා නම් උගන්වපු දේවල් ටික තේරුණා. If the things that if you all understood the things that I taught, somebody
Data is a source that make information.
Yes. Data is the source that make information. Yes. By the some other way. By some other way. This is correct. It's correct.
Data are details of want to make information.
Yes, correct. What else you can say? Yeah, Samili. She left. What else you can say? These data cannot be interpreted separately. මේ data වලින් තනි අර්ථකථනයක් දෙන්න බෑ. Data cannot be interpreted separately. It means And by this data cannot be give a clear idea. By these data cannot be give a clear idea, right? Data වලින් clear idea එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? බෑ. But when we organize these data, well, we can get a clear idea. So when we organize these data, we can say it's an information. Understood it? It's clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Then write down, therefore, by the new paragraph, therefore, we can define data. Therefore, we can define data as shapes, therefore we can define data as shapes, paragraphs, sentences, letters, numbers, symbols. Which cannot be interpreted separately. Therefore, we can define data as shapes, paragraphs, sentences, letters, numbers, symbols, which cannot be interpreted separately. Right. Also, we can refer data as the raw materials, that brings up very small idea. That brings up very small idea. That brings up very small idea. Now, have you all understood what are the data and what is information? What are data and what are information? Have you all understood that? Yes. Apela, enak Samili?
Yes, sir.
Samili?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Desandi?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, we'll write down few examples for data. අපි මේ data වලට examples ටිකක් ලියමු. හොඳට මේක idea එක ගන්න. Right. Right. මේම data වලට example ටිකක් අපි ලියමු. දැන් අපි දන්නවා මේ paragraph. එතකොට shapes ඊට අමතරව ගත්තොත් නිකන් color එකක් ගත්තොත් නිකම් just a color. නිකන් අපි රතු පාටින් පොඩි dot එකක් තියුවා. It's a color. But by that color, can we have a clear idea? No, just a color. But when we mixed up few colors, and when we color up something, by that we can have a good idea. Make a ලස්සනට පාට ටිකක් එකතු කරලා ලස්සන චිත්‍රයක් ගන්න. ඔන්න මේකෙන් idea එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වුණාට නිකම්ම color එකක් වුණා. ඒක color එකක්. Just it's a data. color එකක් කියන්නේ data එකක්. අපි නිකම්ම නිකන් 12 කියලා කිව්වොත් just a number. ඒ ඉලක්කමක් විතරයි. එක කිව්වොත් ඉලක්කමක් විතරයි. It's data. Another one. Now I am going to say she has a black hair. She has a black hair. By that we can have a little idea. Some female person has a black hair. But do we know who was she? අපි දන්නවද ඒ කවුද කියලා? Who was that woman? No. Who was that female person? No. Somebody has a black hair. Some female person has a black hair. අපි එච්චරයි දන්නේ. By that, can we have a clear idea? No. Just a small, very little idea. That is also a data. Another example. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Who is this he? Who is this he? Even if we say he's a good boy, we don't know who is he. That's that. But if we say like this, we can say like this. Right. Apela, who was in grade 7 A class at Badulla Central College. Sorry, Apela Nilasi, who was in grade 7 A class at Badulla Central College, has scored.
I am Nilasi.
Nilasi, yeah. Apela Nilasi, who was at Badulla who was at grade 7A class at Badulla Central College, has scored 98 marks for science. That is an information, because by that we can realize who was this Apela, where is she? The Apela Nilasi who was in Badulla Central College grade 7A. අපි දන්නවා මේ grade 7A class එකේ Badulla Central College එකේ grade 7A class එකේ ඉන්න අපේලා නිලසි තමයි මේ science වලට 98 marks අරන් තියෙන්නේ. That is an information, right? But if we say, Apella got 98 marks for science. Apella got 98 marks for science. Who is this Apella? Which Apella? Huh? Some Apella may be in Gaul, some Apella may be in Jaffna, some Apella may be in Colombo. Where? We don't know. For that, we cannot say it's an information. It's just a data. By that, we only can have a very little idea. But earlier one, by the earlier one, we can have a clear idea. Understood the difference? Have you all understood the difference between information and data? Huh? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Others? Naomi, Desandi, Samili?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Then it's more than enough to me. Now I have already given you few examples for data. I have already given you few examples for data. By that, by the examples that I given, you all have to find more examples for data. Huh? By the examples, by the few examples that I given for data, you all have to find more examples for data. I said number, then some symbol, some shape, some color, maybe some sound. Those are the examples. By that, you all have to find and write down more examples for data. Maybe a paragraph, maybe a little sentence, maybe a word, anything. Maybe a color, maybe a shape. So you can draw a shape and color it like that. By that, you all have to find more examples for data when you all are coming on next day. Understood? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Right. So have you all understood the things that we discussed today about data and information?
Yes, sir.
It's clear to you all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Then it's time to wind up. It's time to wind up now, because if we started another lesson, another part, it might take another half an hour, something like that. Therefore, I'm going to stop the class for today. We are going to meet on next Monday with your homework. Thereafter, we'll discuss that how are we going to create information very easily. Okay? Right. Then we'll meet on next Monday, 4 p.m. Have a nice day to you all. Stay safe, everybody. Good night and goodbye. Okay,
Good
Puta.
night.
Okay, good night, goodbye, Putala. Okay,
Bye.
okay, welcome. Okay, Puta, bye bye.